Okay, so to get into nitty gritty about this quest. So, I have done some off-screen testing with this quest, and upon doing that, I decided I was going to do a little research on top of it. So I did look at some guide-related stuff related to this quest. And there are some better outcomes I could choose, but they require me getting higher stats and other stuff. And I'm at the end of the day, I'm not like super concerned at the end of the day of the rewards, because essentially the better outcomes allow you to get favor with the White Glove Society, and doesn't really appear to be that big of a deal on really getting it. So I don't think I'm gonna really worry about it. But I do have a solution to get Ted and to preferably not murder everyone. However, I did get a request from Pixie to do something that we are going to save and what happened once for shits and giggles just for him. So we're gonna go and bust into the investigator room. Now, the big problem with how I first did this was the fact that I carried a gun around. Apparently, carrying a gun around anywhere in front of White Glove Society people will cause them to aggro you, and that was my problem with what happened in the kitchen. Because apparently you can't walk out with Ted like I was thinking. So these two gents that are gonna attack us when we come in here, we do need to discreetly kill them and be careful. Here they go. And also, on top of that, we do have, since there isn't a lot of gear for us to use, we can disguise as a faction member, which also further helps us. So we're gonna go ahead and close that for now, just to make sure no more prying eyes come in here. These gentlemen, hide them just to be safe. Very unlikely somebody will walk by, but we're gonna try and not have any weird problems. So you two gents can just have some fun in the tub. There you go. Yeah, this poor chap seen better days. Can't believe you can't loot his outfit, but oh well. Also, you would think they would probably cannibalize him, probably, instead of just leave him dead, but well. There we go. So now there won't be any questions on what happened here. It'll just be, oh, well, the detective clearly murdered these people. Clearly murdered them. There you go. He murdered them all and everything. Yeah. Okay, well, rest in peace, buddy. It sucks, but hey, can't do much about it. Anyway, so everything's clear. We got the matchbook. Let's put this away because I don't know if the canes will cause them to aggro. Maybe not, because they do carry canes, so they might not, but either way. So we'll go meet the informant. Now, the problem with getting the better outcome in this, and here's what's interesting. This is apparently considered the most bugged game, not bugged game, well, that might be slightly true. But the most bugged quest in the game, apparently. It made a lot of information I looked up kept noting this to be one of the most bugged things in the game. Apparently, the devs' comments on this quest is that it was very complicated to program, and they apparently really like it was something some people thought about like cutting, but apparently the people developing this particular quest were like, no, 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 not happening. Oh, time is it? Well, shit, it's all the way that time.
Matchbook? What about the man I gave it to? Oh my goodness me. They must know he was talking to someone on the inside. They'll be watching everyone closer now. I knew this was a mistake. Mortimer, if he realizes it was me the investigator was planning to meet, he'll have me killed. Yes, the White Glove Society strictly forbids eating humans, but we weren't always the White Glove Society. Mortimer and some of the others have regressed to the old ways. They've taken many people over the last few months, but always from Freeside or secluded places where they wouldn't be missed. It wasn't enough. Lately, they've gone for tourists here on the Strip, even in the hotel. I guess that's the hazard of a cannibal becoming a gourmet. It's hard to please a refined palate. The girl, the one who disappeared. I know what happened to her. Because I distracted her fiancé while they took her. Well, I'm not proud of it, but I had to. They could see I was having second thoughts. Some of the White Gloves began meeting privately a while back, started talking about how we'd lost our identity. I started attending because I thought it was about changing our politics. Then they started talking about returning to the old ways, and there was no way out. They'd kill me for the things I heard them say. He's alive, as far as I know. We're trying to keep him fresh. Mortimer has special plans for him. The White Glove Society has a banquet every night at 7. It's in our private section. Mortimer wants to reintroduce humans into our cuisine. Since eating people is a crime we punish by death, he's going to do it in secret. After everyone has eaten it, he'll tell them. With no real way to punish everyone, in Mortimer's mind anyway, their minds will be open to the idea of eating people as a delicacy. They might, but to him, the legacy of returning to the old ways is worth his own life. I don't think he expects it, though. I don't either. Nothing is more important to the society than being on the cutting edge of New Vegas cuisine. Mortimer's idea will appeal to that need. He just has to get them over the taboo. I don't know exactly. I wasn't in on it. I think some of them stopped trusting me. But you can bet they're keeping him near the gourmand. Our chef, Philippe, has an obsession with fresh ingredients. It'd be back in the members-only section, so you'll have to be careful. Don't be seen, and more importantly, don't let them see Ted in the open. It's guarded both at the lobby entrance and in the access tunnels leading from the main restaurant. I could sponsor you as an honorary member, but I don't know that you've achieved the level of status that would gain the Society's approval. Perhaps if you were to gain some more notoriety on the Strip, we could get you in. Otherwise, you'll have to find some way to get inside quietly. It won't be easy, and it'll be harder still to get him out. That may be true, but I wouldn't recommend it. He's built a reputation, and it isn't for calmness and impartiality. He's not what he looks like. They call him Hurricane Heck. The man built his empire by hiring mercenaries to drive off the competition. Lately, he's been attacking our Brahmin suppliers so he can take over their business. He's the sort to pound in a nail with a wrecking ball. If you give him the whole story on this, he'd be liable to raise the entire hotel. And God knows what he'd do to the rest of the Strip. Let's plan on meeting again as soon as... Wait, did you hear something? Were you followed?
Now see, here's something interesting, is apparently you can't save that guy. Apparently no matter what, he will die. Ooh. Good quit. Good kill. Okay, shut that down. Take your stuff. If, somebody bit of something to clean up around here. Sorry, man. Don't worry. I'll get things taken care of you. Okay, wax out here. Okay. Yeah, my companions keep acting weird inside this place. Last time they kept, like, just standing around. Okay, so we need to go into the kitchen. Curious to see.
How may I be of service?
Yeah, and you can actually. I read about that. You can actually feed him your companions if you're that horrible.
Indeed.
It is a bit of a shame I can't sell him out somehow. See, the problem is to make the falsified human meat, you have to have, I think it was 75 in survival, and I am way not close to that, if I remember correctly. I have 22 survival. We're not even remotely close to that.
Welcome to the Ultralux. I do hope it exceeds your every expectation.
But yeah, since we are a part of the plan, we can very easily walk right into the kitchen, luckily. That's the good thing about all the lying we did. You got to just go in, be like, yeah. But yeah, when I tested this, none of these people aggroed when I didn't have a gun or anything, so... Yeah, one guy down here.
You, what do you think you're doing? First he's too trusting, now he doesn't trust any of us. It addles the senses. I suppose caution is the desirable course at this point. It's all of our necks if something goes afoul.
There we go. Now, it is a possibility it could have also been because I killed the cook. But on the upside, there is something we can do about him, but I might take a peek at some of our other options. Let's see. Go. Look at all those worthless dishes. And we could do the drug way, but like he said, that doesn't solve the issue. That just gets you out of the situation, but doesn't really solve it being a problem. Wellington.
How do you fare?
So, first thing, we need to get the key off him. Of course, we could just hack the thing, possibly, too. Look. Let's go ahead. Get extra save here, so let me see if hacking's an option, because I can get some EXP that way, obviously. If not, we need the key from him then. Me. Okay, that's not a problem, so I don't actually need the key from him then. So the pantry here, you can basically lie to him and get him to come in here. But basically, you can also steal the recipe from him, I believe, too.
Why are you standing still? Do you think the world waits for you while you stand there drooling? Get back out there and get to work. Oh, really? So despite your filthy face and your vacant expression and your complete lack of human dignity, you're telling me you're not a server?
yeah, you have a few different options here. But yeah, since you have to have the exact number, but like I said, you could steal the recipe from him, but you need like 75 survival to be able to make it. So I didn't try saying, I didn't see what happens when I say I'm a soul.
Well, then why the fuck are you still standing there like you aren't the lowest form of life ever to be flushed down the evolutionary toilet? Well, why don't you fucking try checking the serving table in the wine room, for fuck's sake? Circular room, 2 rooms down. Ring any bells? Christ! Now don't speak to me again or I swear I'll serve you as the main course. I thought I told you to get... Well, what do you want? I'm very busy here.
Yeah, see, I can do the speech check to send him in the pantry, and then you can lock him in.
No, it'll ruin my ingredients. What the... You son of a... Goddamn mother... Oh, let me out.
Oh.
I keep hearing about some courier making a fuss over at the strip. Must have delivered more than just mail.
I'm glad you're hearing about me down here in your life crisis
Some kind
issue.
of massacre at one of the ranger stations.
Ooh, there are
I don't know
actually
which
some
one.
unused drinks in you.
My daddy's gonna kill all you bastards once he finds out what you done to me. My daddy sent you? God damn it, I almost died in here. What the hell took you so long? It's just one damn hotel. Who did this to me anyway? They hit me over the head before I got a look at them. All right, fine. I'm right behind you.
Oh yeah, I actually was gonna do one other thing. You can actually go to his dad and tell him you found out where he is, and he'll give you the shotgun. So they shouldn't attack me. Yeah, see? No attack. So, it does work, just do not have a fucking gun pulled out. And they just let us casually walk out, believing we'll... moving him somewhere safer. So... yeah, because I was like, oh, it's gonna be shitty having to fight my way out of all this. I'm just like, oh, no. No, 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 no. So it's not necessarily the most desirable outcome, but to get it is going to require a whole lot of levels and a stat I haven't really invested anything in, so yeah. He'll come out. Nobody does anything. Meow. Hello. The toasted potato. Welcome. Oh. I'm gonna save heal. Now I believe both both of them are gone. This outcome sadly just completely wounds you having a reputation with the White Glove Society. So if you wanted to build up WEP with them, you can't. And also, I forgot to mention, I did gamble in here. I don't know if it gets blocked from when we were first doing this last weekend. So I decided, let me get all the gambling in this casino done off screen. So I got that all taken care of, so there's no problems in that front. And that leaves us with 34,455 caps. So yes, we are doing very well on the money department. But yes, let's go ahead and save. Because Pixie told me to do this because he said it's absolutely hilarious. So we're going to do this for humor and then reload because it's not the outcome I'm going to want. But he said you have to see it though. So we're just doing this as a little request. But yeah, I'm banned from the casino, so I can't play anymore. I had a really good luck here, though. Like, I got so many fucking blackjacks.
Did
It
you
was
know the
ridiculous.
strip's all stirred up lately? Hey.
Would he...
That tower on the strip, the one you can see for miles, I hear it ain't sealed up no more.
Where did he go? Come on, man.
Oh my God. Ted, are you all right?
Quit your hollering. I'm fine.
You got me my boy back. I got no words. Now, I hope you didn't do no harm to whoever's responsible for this. I want to skin their hides myself.
Let's see, let's go with that one.
Well, that does it. None of them maniacs will ever do business with Heck Gunderson long as they live. Hell, I'll put me together a damn blockade. Hit 'em where it hurts. They control the food? Well, there ain't gonna be no food. Not for anybody in this whole damn town. It's a goddamn monument to inhumanity. Let 'em starve. Biggest favor anyone's ever done this hellhole. Sometimes I got me so many ideas, it's a wonder they don't all just burst out of my head. This town's headed to perdition anyway. I'm just giving them a little push. All right. Well, I promised you I'd make it worth your while. So here you are. Try not to lose it all at the same casino.
He's gonna do that, because... So I guess that you gotta choose the
You
other
done
option.
right by me.
We will do the other option. I was thinking about that. It's like, well, it probably does that if I say the Italian Society. The Pixie really wanted to see my reaction to this, so... Yeah, man. Was Wex sitting? Wex is probably sitting. I don't know why it's doing that all of a sudden. Come on. Wakey wakey, everyone.
Oh my God. Ted, are you all right?
Quit your hollering. I'm fine.
You got me my... No. Well, that does it. None of the... Hell, I'll... They control... It's a god... Some... They... All right.
See, Pixie said he's supposed to go on like a killing rampage.
You done right, Bobby.
You know, if
I
you knew what you
appreciate
were doing, I could have been out of there hours ago.
Must have gone into New Vegas. Ah, yes, we are in New Vegas. Okay, then. Assuming he doesn't do it unless Ted's... I told Pixie I would try to do this, but apparently... I'm assuming Ted might need to be dead instead. So... Come here, Ted. We need to go somewhere secure. I mean, to be fair, that probably would be the reaction most wealthy fathers would have when told their son might be dead from cannibals or something. Come in here, Ted. We need to have a little conversation. Actually. Okay, now let's see if we get that outcome. I'm just trying to do a kind of a what-if thing. Pixie, after we stopped yesterday, I talked to Pixie about where I was in New Vegas. And he's like, "Oh, you gotta tell his father what happened to that." He says he'll go on a killing rampage, so I have not been able to get him to do it. So that's why I'm trying out killing Ted to see if maybe that will get to happen. Because Pixie wanted to see me react to it, so.
Tell me good news. Confound it. I knew I should have stayed with him. Ted, I'm so sorry, boy. I demand to know who did this. Well, that does it. None of them maniacs will ever do... Hell, I'll put me... They could... Sometimes I got me so... This town's headed... Oh, trying... You done right by me. I appreciate it.
Well, he won't go on a killing rampage like Pixie says he will.
You done right by me. I appreciate it.
Might be some different scenario you need to happen for it then.
Evening.
I don't know. Oh well then. Can't say I didn't try. I would have figured that would have made him go into the killing wage. Maybe it was originally a bug and it was patched or something. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, how you doing today, Dan? Okay, well, let's get this over with then. Get over with and get the hell out of here. I wonder if maybe before he gets here.
Tell me good news. He's here? Bless you. I thought he was a goner for sure. Listen, you do what you gotta do to find him. I'd send my men with you, but I'm worried. Reckon you might need one of...
Let's see if maybe that offers some kind of different option, maybe. Come on, Ted. Of course, Wex is just sitting. There you go. You think they'd be able to at least make some decent pathfinding? What?
Oh my God. Ted, are you all right?
Quit your hollering. I'm fine.
You got me my boy back. Now I hope you...
See, I wonder if... I think I did that and it didn't... I can't remember which option I did the other time. Because I actually had to fight him on the way out that time, so I don't know. Lying might actually... Let me see.
Confound it. I just don't know how I'm supposed to sleep knowing whoever done this got away. All right. Try not to...
Let me see
You
here.
done right, Bobby. You done right.
It said I gained fame, so let's see... Doesn't show him in my list though. If she's still gone, then I'm just going to go with the option of telling him. Because like I said, I was aggroing everything last time, so... Maybe there's a chance this way can let me still do things for him. Oh, she's just gone. Look at this folder. Alright then, last reload for this then. It's kind of weird to think this is supposed to be the most complex mission they programmed in this game though. It only is a bizarre one though, I give them that for sure. I mean, seriously, the last thing I would expect would be fucking cannibals in this fucking place. Okay, let's get out of here. Don't mind getting my free extra shotgun from him, by the way. Still get that. Oh, did he actually pathfind all the way?
Oh my God. Ted!
Wow.
Are you all right?
Quit your hollering. I'm fine.
Oh well.
You got me, my boy. Well, I don't like this place. Whole strip, really. Ever since I got here, the stink of it has flooded my nostrils. But you got a point. They're already hell-bent on depravity here. All I'd be doing is helping them along. All right. Well, I promised you I'd make it worth your while. So here you are. Try not to lose it all at the same casino.
Being Babu. Okay. So we were trying to get the lock picking, I think the 75, I believe we needed. If I devote every single point to it, we can just get to it. I think 75's what we needed, though.
Hello.
So, guess we're done with this hellhole.
Welcome to Top Shelf. The drinks go...
See, that's supposed to, like, knock out people. That actually could be useful down the road. Let's see if I got anything. You can get on stim packs though. I was doing pretty good on most junk. Assuming Wex ain't carrying anything. Nope, Wex ain't carrying anything, so it should be good. Alright, well, have fun.
It must be hard horrible to live in places without luxury. Our executive chef Felipe is the toast of New Vegas.
I guess I just leave. Yeah, there we go. So give me all my shit back, please. So pretty much done with that place, at least unless something else draws us back to it, which, I mean, it's possible, but probably not likely. Especially assuming if as I read, that is supposed to be the most complicated program mission in there, they probably didn't really bother doing much else with it. I'm gonna slowly wait for all my crap to get slowly added back in.
Don't be carrying any guns into the casino.
Come on. And is that the top? So yeah. So that's supposed to be the tops. So then what the hell is actually Bolt 21? We haven't actually gone over there yet. I got my, let's see, get my stuff back on. That now. Oh wait. Yeah, mine was story. Now, that gun. Am I missing a gun? Didn't I have a Volvo, or did I put those away? I might be withholding some of my fucking weapons I had. Let's go check out the vault. Oh sweet, it didn't even have to fucking load. That's like amazing. That's almost rarely happened anyway. So let's see what's wound out here. So this is the Ncr Embassy then.
Hello.
You're a little tipsy though, buddy. Yeah, let's just get in now. What's this? Workshop?
Wish I could have seen what's inside the 38.
Yeah, you can. You just won't live to tell the tale. But you can see what's in there. You just won't get that long of a look, though. Let's see what this place is real quick. Of course, stealing. Anyone actually heal?
Hi. What can I do for you? You saw our front sign, didn't you? This is where all the beautiful signs of the Strip become a reality. It all comes from Michelangelo's imagination. We do a little work here and there too, sure, but he's the real artist. He's the reason the Strip shines like a star at night. Mike's imagined and built every sign, billboard, and light you'll see around here. Check out the back of the shop. He's usually working there. He's the reason the strip shines like a star. I've been here over a year now, though I'm not one to get tired for long. I plan to roam the wasteland once I'm ready. The people need light and kindness. There's too much fear and pain out there already. But
Oh, hello, I am Michelangelo. How can I... wait. Are you here to deliver more billboard requests? Please tell me you're not a messenger on behalf of Mr. House.
Interesting, he's wearing a vault suit.
That's great to hear. Really great. I'm Sheldon from Vault 21, although here I go by my artistic name, Michelangelo. So what brings you here? Most people don't understand what it means to grow up in a vault. Its corridors, its walls, radiate a warmth that feels safe, honest. But here, everything is huge and threatening. It's so empty that I think one of these days I'll just snap. I feel haunted by something terrible. Working in such a huge workshop often makes me shiver. I can't even leave the strip. Yes, I think so. But please, keep quiet about it. Without inspiration, I'm as good as a tumbleweed drifting in the barren wasteland. Wouldn't that be great? No, Mr. House filled it with concrete. Only a few rooms and halls remain. My sister was able to turn them into a hotel. Well, not much, really. Vault 21 was my home. My dear home. I left it to explore the outside world. At first, it was a marvel to behold. My inspiration flowed true, and its works caught Mr. House's attention. That's how I ended up in this place. It's this place. My inspiration ebbs, and I don't know how to stop it. Oh, I can't feel the warmth anymore. It's this... Oh, what do you want? Because spending myself to the edge of artistic oblivion for Mr. House sums up my existence since I had to leave Vault 21. That's why. Oh, what do you want? Most people don't...
So if I can get more medicine, I can actually help him in that. So we'll keep a footnote about him, because I do want to continue doing some more medicine. But that seems to be about it around here. Pretty clean fridge. Wait, was that a walking computer? Yes, it was. Not sure we can really do much to help him outside of that, but I guess it's a start. So yeah, we just come back down here at some point in the future. So let's check out Vault 21. So I have to wonder, why did Mr. House fill the vault with concrete? That seems very bizarre. I guess he didn't want... Well, I guess on one hand, the vault was designed to be fortified from a nuclear strike, so... I guess he might have been concerned about being used against him.
Change. I can feel it.
Just checking the outside structure to see if any entry points to maybe need to know about. Yeah, these are actually readable for once. That's pretty whale, actually. That's a pretty clean photo there.
Hi, I'm Sarah Weintraub. Welcome to the finest vault hotel in the whole world. No, silly. Of course it wasn't always a hotel. I grew up in it. I love it. My favorite place in the world. Not that I know much of the world. I never left this place, come to think of it. But it is the most special vault ever. My vault is pure New Vegas. Everyone has a chance, and Lady Luck smiles if you play your odds right. Okay, it was like that before we had to leave. Vault 21 had very smart ways to help people get along. All arguments and fights got solved through gambling. I'll give you a quick tour of my home. Oh yeah, if you like. Rightio, Daddy-o. Let's do it.
Huh. They solved all disputes with gambling.
Alright, please follow me. We'll head into the vault right away.
That's very bizarre. Oh sweet, no loading screen. Works for me.
This bunker protects the entrance to the vault. Solid stone outside and thick steel on the inside. Evening.
Oh, good screen here though. So it said there were some rooms. I wonder if they were able to, like, I don't know, somehow talk to him about keeping some of the vault. I don't know. I mean, Mr. House doesn't really sound like one to be reasoned with if you, unless you got the right thing. Stop saying even. There's supposed to be a toll.
Above us, there's a control center for this level of the vault's life support systems, electric grid, radioactive shields, and all that jazz. Don't get lost. My vault has many corridors and rooms, although it is no longer symmetrical after Mr. House threw us out. Hello.
So he forced them to come out. Oh, there's actually some people here.
This is the main game hall. Here we settled the big disputes among the vault's levels. Chosen representatives gambled against each other here. The winner earned the right to settle the dispute as wished by the collective.
Interesting.
We used to have such parties in this diner. A bitch to clean later, but well worth it. Hey. This hall leads to our guest rooms. You can use the first room on our left, but no snooping next door. That's my room. Always was. Down there is the game room. Each side of the vault had one, but the other is filled with concrete now. Okay, that wraps it up. I'll see you soon. Hello.
Not shit.
Good to see you again. I have all sorts of things. Vault souvenirs, vault wares, vault machines, vault mementos, and vault suits. And, well, lots of other vault things, too. Oh, yeah, sure. Okay, I got these great lunch boxes. They're super. What else? Oh, look at these toasters. You like toast, right? If they're crunchy, even better. What about a vintage Vault-Tec toy car? Or... Okay, I do, but who wants a lame sensor module or a nitrogen canister anyway? All the popular stuff has been sold, especially the vault suits. I need to find more because people buy them like hotcakes. Leather suits are good times. Thinking about that just blows my top. You would? You really would? That would help me a lot. Thank you so much. You're an angel. I can't wait to see you again. Good to see you again.
So she's the one that won Vault Suits, but she won specifically 21 or any of them?
Take a look at the...
She has some Vault Suits. Okay, so she has a Vault Suit 3, so she actually might buy other ones, maybe.
All right. No, silly. Of course it wasn't always a hotel. Mr. House has everything to do with Vault 21. He tried to get us out before he filled it with concrete. I almost went ape. So we convinced him. Okay, Sheldon and I, right? We convinced him to leave the top level mostly intact. I don't know, maybe he didn't want anybody sneaking around down there. My vault runs deep and wide. It's filled with corridors and rooms that go far. What gives him the right to screw us with the royal shaft anyway? So he saved New Vegas, woohoo! Now scram and let us go on with our lives. Sheesh. Yeah, and you gotta dig what I did with it. Looking as good as it should? Almost. It was bustling with activity. We all knew each other so well. You see, the vault kept us all even. It's all symmetry and windows down there. We solved any quarrels through gambling. Lady Luck cast no eyeballs, you know? So, nobody shafted anyone else. Yeah, I miss those days. Mitch? You mean Molebutt? I hadn't thought about that name in a long time. I was just a child and he had a big mole in his rear bumper. You understand, kids and all that. Everyone knows about each other in a vault. There's no other way. I hope Mitch is doing well. Sure, the place is packed. Usually. We get loads of NCR cubes these days. A stray Brahmin Baron once in a while, and recently circled couples shining big rocks on their fingers. Well, it is my vault, all right. I mean, yeah. That is, no. I take care of it, but I suppose you could say that it belongs to Mr. House. Mr. House has everything to do with Vault 21.
Okay, well, she did say she had a womb.
Seen the sights?
Who would have thought a place like this would exist?
got lots of tourists. So that tells me that most of the original dwellers of the vault had left. Inaccessible. I have to pay to stay to be able to sleep. Creamy mac and cheese. I wouldn't say skill is the only factor in gambling when a lot of gambling is just pure luck. So they lost the game of gambling. So he basically used it for parts. Assuming that is taken. All the computers are the same. Lady, floating isn't the best way to get around.
Who would have thought a place like this would
Now let's see whole bedroom. She said hers was somewhere. Yeah, so you got a lockpick it. Figures. Yeah, I'm assuming all the computers are the same. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Doesn't really appear to be much we can do down here. around up here. It just spins around. So yeah, I don't know if she specifically wants Vault 21 or any vaults, but she has a Vault 3, so she might want other Vault suits too. I mean, technically the leather too. That's kind of strange hearing all talk about it. How's the... Where's the fucking hell way out of here? Let's see, I think... Aim from here? So I guess we'll have to take a look, see if we can find some Vault Tech 21. Did it specifically give me a quest for it?
Good to see you again. If you could bring me vault suits, I would so make it worth your while. I mean, really. But it has to be good leather, okay?
Yeah, she's really interested in quote-unquote good leather. See, I don't know if I can fast travel from within here. But we can see if she'll take those Vault 3 suits. And we'll just keep an eye out for other Vault suits. It's just kind of weird hearing a hotel be like, you gotta be good leather. Gotta be kinkish. Yeah, nothing in here is selectable, so I don't know. Probably have to leave out of it. Well, maybe not. Works for me. Works for me indeed. It should be pretty light to carry. See if I never quickly, what was the name of this doctor? Yeah. Let's see if he has anything new to say. Might be good to check on the doctor. Be like, hey, how you doing?
How are you holding up? Sure. Well, I already told you I came from a vault. After that, it seemed like a good idea at the time. Most folks out here ain't educated, so people with medical know-how are hard to come by. I found that I could help a lot of people with what I knew, and that was all right with me. Eventually, I went back and married my childhood sweetheart, and that was the end of my traveling days. Didn't miss it none then. Still don't. Well, ain't we all, right? That was a long time ago. I don't pay it much mind anymore. Yep, he sure did. Wanted himself a hotel, and to make sure once he made the change, there'd never be any going back. We didn't get a say. I don't know how you'd argue with a fella like that anyways. Everywhere and nowhere all at once. So, just like that, we was all homeless. Went our separate ways, and that was all she wrote. Eventually, we made our way out here, but, well, when folks spend their lives in isolation, sometimes that ain't the best of things for learning to fight off germs. We was going to California, but Good Springs was as far as we got. After she passed, wasn't no reason to keep going. I stayed so I could keep close to her.
I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, it's true. I mean, I don't think I recall anyone even really bringing that up in Fallout 3. I mean, that's true, being really isolated from the world, and there's so much difference in that. You don't have a very good immune system designed. Actually, that really brings up a good question, how even elements and germs were like in most of the vaults really being sealed off. Because, I mean, when they say it's been 200 years since the bombs fell? So, yeah, that's a few kids without interacting with anything. So we'll see if she likes all these vault suits. Oh, I do have one. I don't know if she wants these utility ones, but we'll see. She had a Vault 3 suit, so she might actually be interested in the damn things. You see, I wasn't expecting to see the Master's Army out here. I mean, I think, if I remember correctly, Fallout 1's setting is supposed to be around this area, ain't it? Like, geographical? So I guess, I mean, it makes sense you would see remnants of things like that. Anyway, Away Motel, I don't remember that one. Yeah, so no matter what, you're just forced to go to the North Gate each time. Slightly annoying, but okay. I'll bite. At least that lets you warp out, but yeah, it would be a little nice to be able to warp in, but my guess would be there might be some kind of coding reason for that. Maybe. So I didn't just leave it on. Charged with no extra. And we still do need to actually check out the Ncr Embassy. Oh, hey. You don't look like you're doing so well there, buddy. Seen better times he has. No, well. What can you do? I still need to do gambling now. Ooh, excuse me. Still need to do gambling there, and then I'll have the big tops also available. Now I don't know if I'll be locked out from doing the big tops. Okay, I was about to say, you better not fucking froze on me. That would be bullshit. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get it now. We'll go finish the one thing with the plasma gun shops. Oh, what the? You okay there? Okay. So I kind of suppose he didn't keep the vault for like his own use, honestly. I mean, it could have been a good bunker to put stuff in, honestly, but eh.
Good to see you again. You do? That's wonderful. Let me see what you brought. All right. That's gonna net you lots of caps, my friend. Do you want to trade all your vault suits right now? Oh, that makes me so happy. You are too much. Well, well, if it isn't the Vault Explorer herself, welcome back. I see. Okay, your move. Sure I have. I made the scene in the strip. It's just that I really like it here. Vault 21 is a kick. Okay, you're right. I hate going outside. It's almost impossible for me to step out of here. Still, I love my vault. It's my pad. All right.
So she gave me 400 something. I wonder if I give them to her in small capacities. See, that was that side now. I'm gonna try and see if giving one at a time has a different effect. Because if she gives that much for just one, but I don't know. Because the reason I'm curious about that is the fact that she didn't state how much she was giving for their suits or anything. So I don't know if it just automatically lumped all the whatever value she gave them, or... But yeah, she took the Vault 3 stuff, so... That's all cool. Ooh, excuse me. But it's good. So she's scared of going outside, and her brother was scared of big open spaces. So I guess she's also scared of big open areas.
Good to see you again.
Oh wait. 7. Let's come here. Test it with a Vault 3 suit.
Good to see you again. You do? Oh. Oh, that makes me so happy.
So she gives 30 for him.
Good to see you again.
I wonder what buys him under here for. Oh yeah, she She buys them for jack shit.
Oh, that makes me so happy. Well, well.
What if she says...
For the strip VIPs like you, I've got just the right room at half the price. Okay.
So she only charges 10 caps. That's pretty good, actually. So I guess my fame's gone up quite a bit then. I mean, I accepted. I should probably go back to that prison and just destroy that place since they hate me anyway. Accepted, liked. I mean, basically, Caesar's Legion and the Gotten title people, like the only people that basically hate me. I would imagine being in bad terms with the strip would not be good. Very hard luck. Let's use the guest terminal appeal. I'd imagine that the NCR probably be some kind of side thing to do over there, likely. Then I guess we can take a swing at Benny and get an idea what the grand little casino there. See what our options may be in poaching Benny. Come on, guys.
What is it?
Generic type. We got police headquarters. And we got over here. Embassy. Well, let's check out the police headquarters. Might be some wanted missions or something they might want. So basically, they just have like a friendly relationship with Mr. House. He probably views them as...
Controlling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Yeah, I'm sick of hearing about nuclear winnows, damn it. Ooh, lots of locked stuff. Huh. A hard lock for some reason that doesn't count as breaking and entering for some reason. Hello.
Just as a warning, my covert bandaging skills are a little rusty.
Okay. I take it as probably somebody who wants me to strip level 10.
Help you?
Wait, he was using a broken computer. NCR armor. Ooh. Weapon, medical supplies. Not necessarily bad.
Morning.
Yeah,
Welcome to Vegas.
I would imagine if I pickpocket him, he probably has a key. I'm not sure what's going on out here, but yeah. Oozy Wills. Figured somebody in here might have a mission, but I guess not. But I'm pretty sure there's probably a mission that has to do with him. That chap stands back there. He seems pretty unique. Especially the fact that he's locked in by a lock that you have to have a key, so that really makes me feel like there's somebody who probably wants you to get him out. At least that's what it seems like, but that's just me.
Welcome to the Ncr Embassy. How can I help you? Ambassador Crocker can be found in his office through the door to my right and at the end of the hall. The embassy offices are to your left, while the barracks and living quarters are to the right. If you're looking for a history lesson, I suggest you talk to Ambassador Crocker. I don't have time to give my life story to everyone that passes through. Is there something I can actually help you with? Ma'am?
Sheesh. Rude. Of course it's stealing.
Hello? So you're the one that went into the Lucky 38. I bet that was pretty creepy. What can I do for you? Us troopers mostly come to the strip for our R&R. We blow off some steam by gambling, drinking, partying, or fighting. If you're looking for a good time, I'd suggest hitting up Gamora. The girls there are pretty nice, if you know what I mean. What have you heard? I know people think I'm a little on the wild side, but I'm just trying to have fun, you know? Just because I happen to get into fights and like to pull pranks doesn't mean anything. He's a little stiff and stuffy. Doesn't leave the office that much. Always surrounds himself with papers and reports. I've always wanted to play a prank on him, but there's no way I could ever pull that off without getting in trouble from Captain Pappas. Yeah, I got a few ideas that I'm working on. Maybe I'll let you in on it once I have something. Now, she may be a bit of a hard ass, but she's the best damn captain we've had here. I'd be careful around her. You don't want to get on our bad side.
What is it? What is it?
Hello?
You just let anyone walk into the kitchen, wob everything.
Hello?
I hear you've been meeting with Mr. House in the Lucky 38. I bet you think you're pretty special, don't you? Special or not, stay out of trouble, and more importantly, stay out of my way. Yeah, more the usual. We're keeping an eye on the troopers to make sure they don't do anything stupid. Yeah, the only stupid one we've had lately is Private Irwin. He's starting to cause more trouble than he's worth. Not much to tell. Keeping the troopers in line and monitoring the strip keeps me busy. It's my job, and I'm gonna do it well. Now, if that's all, I've got work to do. Crocker isn't too bad. He mostly stays in his office now. If you have any questions about the embassy, you should ask him. He'll talk your ear off.
Well, is that guy the...
What is it?
Hey.
Yep. So she don't like you. You know, you kind of complimented her, actually. Look like anyone else unique. Generic. I sleep needs? Ooh, yay. Don't mind if I do, because I do have just a pinch of damage. Imagine the ambassador, because he did want to see us, so I imagine he has some questions.
An NCR welcome to you.
What is it?
Generic.
I'm glad you could make it. I have something I wanted to discuss with you.
It's a very important matter, and I have a strong feeling you're the perfect person for the job. I'm sure you've noticed that things are a little tense around here with all the issues between the NCR, the Legion, and Mr. House. It doesn't take a genius to see that something big is going to happen soon. To be honest with you, the NCR is in a tight spot. But if we fail now, it's the people here that are going to suffer the most. I'm not willing to let that happen, and I don't think you're the kind of person that would either. To the northeast is a settlement. The locals here call them boomers. They are sitting on a munitions stockpile that would be invaluable to us. I would like you to get in contact with them, and then do whatever it takes to convince them to help us. Unfortunately, the boomers keep to themselves and are, let's say, hostile to all outsiders. That's why I need someone like you. Someone with your background and reputation would have a better chance of reaching them than anyone I have available. In exchange for your help, you would receive complete amnesty for any past crimes against the NCR, as well as additional benefits and perks. Do you think you would be able to do this for me? Much appreciated. Once you've talked to them, come back and let me know if they will help us. Interested in politics, huh? Well, grab a seat and get comfortable. I've been in politics quite a while now. Always had the drive to do it even when I was young. It's just something I was drawn to. I started my career over 20 years ago back in the NCR as the local mayor and worked my way up from there. I managed President Kimball's first run for a seat on the council. I suppose that's why I have this ambassadorship. I was elected to this post 7 years ago. I'm the third NCR representative to serve here in Vegas. Now, I've had my share of ups and downs along the way, but I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. That's it. Anything else you wish to know? I can provide a quick history lesson, if that's what you're looking for. In 2274, President Kimball sent the NCR Army into the Mojavean Force with the objective of occupying and repairing Hoover Dam. Rangers and Army scouts had confirmed that the dam was basically unoccupied and could be restored to an operable condition. Upon arriving at the dam, however, they discovered that a large force of tribals and robots had occupied it. This was our introduction to the three families, the Securitrons and, of course, Mr. House. Using his Securitrons as intermediaries, Mr. House called for parley. He claimed his forces had occupied Hoover Dam in order to safeguard it for our arrival, and that he was ready to turn it over to us, so long as we could agree to terms. Those terms became the Treaty of New Vegas. The treaty recognized Mr. House's sovereignty over the Strip and granted us rights to establish military bases at the dam and McCarran Airport. The NCR is legally permitted to send 95% of the electricity produced by the dam to our home states. The remaining 5% goes to the Strip. The treaty actually makes it illegal for the NCR to prevent its citizens or troops on furlough from visiting the Strip. Once on the Strip, our citizens are subject to arrest or punishment by House's Securitrons, though that's a rare occurrence. Our troops enjoy a different status. It's illegal for the Securitrons to take action against them. Of course, it's also illegal for our troops to carry firearms on the Strip, so there isn't much trouble they can get into. Our military police does an adequate job of keeping the troops on furlough in line. I don't envy them that task. The embassy was established a few weeks after the treaty was signed. Basically, Mr. House handed us a dumpy little building he had no interest in renovating. I'm the third ambassador to hold this post, and the first, I think, to accept its limitations. My predecessors had ambitions of engineering the annexation of the Mojave. They thought they'd convince Mr. House to join up. I've never even spoken to the man, or whatever he is. Maybe the situation will change once we've beaten the Legion once and for all. Now we mostly just keep track of the NCR citizens and troopers around and make sure they don't get in trouble, but that's Captain Papa's job. I keep myself busy with paperwork and reports that get sent back to the NCR. It's mostly busy work, but every once in a while we make progress. It's the same old stuff around here. Gambling, debauchery, drunkenness, it's all here. I'm getting a little old for it, however. If you want more information, try talking to some of the other guys around here. I don't get out of the office much anymore. Thanks for doing this. Remember, we need their resources to help us in the upcoming battle. Do whatever it takes.
Yeah, that's a bit of an interesting history lesson on what's been going on. Likely Mr. House recognized the if he made the NCR an enemy, they would have just, well, basically, regardless of whether he could take them or not, it would be a waste of his resources. So I can probably see why he probably went with a treaty. But yeah, I probably have to agree that he probably doesn't really care much for them. Kind of surprised he didn't ask me anything about the Lucky 38. You will figure he'd be like, what's in there? Yeah, these people are fucking drunk out of their minds. Well, that leaves us really one thing we can do in New Vegas at this point. Let's have his quest. Which, how far is that? So, defense boomers, alien, upcoming battle. Outside? Looks like it's near. But he made it sound like they were outside New Vegas. I'd say we do this and then we go see about Benny. I guess it's near the gun windows, because it's either near the gun windows or somewhere outside in Freeside. Maybe that's what the name of the people that attack us in Freeside are. But yeah, he made it sound like it's out New Vegas, but I mean, technically, Freeside is technically outside New Vegas, so I mean, I guess maybe that's what he's talking about. I don't know. Let's see. I see a thing here. Oh, no. No, it's way out there. Okay. Future weapons of today's ladders. I haven't seen any power armor anywhere yet either. Starting to wonder if anyone in the Brotherhood steals even here. Yeah. They're losing their minds. I'm gonna want to be careful because it's likely gonna get targeted by the fucking Legion too. Fuckers never stop trying to come and kill me. You don't have that much armor piercing. Cliffs, yeah, there's still quite a bit of ways. Is this weighing down? Oh, this is probably where that guy that was cannibals wanted probably lives. Yeah, I think that's the dude the cannibals wanted me to get. No, actually, you know, since we dealt with the cannibals, I wonder if he might give us a reward or something. Be like, oh, I have already dealt with them. You're free. Alcohol for the road. I guess he abandoned the shack or he's wandering around somewhere. I mean, it said that he was being paranoid. Actually, speaking of which, it probably wasn't a good idea just walking in. He either despawned or he's wandering around somewhere. Of course, the inside has nothing in there. Excuse me, Wex. No hide or hail of him outside, so my guess is he despawned. Let's see. Let's fold it up. Okay. No explosion. Oh, and wait. It was wed though. Huh. Guess they're wild bombings? So we ain't worth much. But hey, EXP is EXP. Yeah, it's the first time I've seen Wild Woman fight. Yeah, we can do this, and oh yeah, I need to finish up doing that contract shit too. Don't want to forget about that. Go sneak in with the stealth boy and steal that little contract and get that dealt with. Hopefully we can peacefully resolve this. George. Imagine this is his house. Field shack. Only found 50 locations. White there. All empty. food. Ooh, she might buy that. It's a Voltic. Stealth boy? I like that. Okay, this is one. Find a fucking rocket launcher. Not too much in here. Few little goodies. Let's go see what this George person is. It's like George. George of the Wasteland. Watch out for that mutant bonvine, maybe? Hey, Carter. How you doing today? Just standing there in the middle of the road. Well, maybe we should save before approaching him. He might trigger something. Oh, did somebody just do Oh, that was probably when Aaron did some gift subs several days ago. That's probably what you're talking about. I was like, as far as I know, there haven't been any gift subs today, at least. So, I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. Hey. Hope you've been doing well. We're trying to go with these Boomer gang.
Whoa there, pal. You better slow down, or you'll get blown up like the rest of the idiots who thought they'd scavenge in Boomer territory. Now that I've got your attention, might you be interested in a little information? It'll cost you, but it's well worth the investment. Whoa, simmer down. I'll tell you, I'm a gambler and a scavenger. I've made some cash from gambling and some cash from reclaiming goods that are no longer being used. Now, do you want my help or not? Oh, lordy. You haven't heard of the Boomers? What rock have you been living under? They're a bunch of artillery-slinging, grenade-lobbing odd jobs camping out in Nellis. Wander into their territory and you're as good as mincemeat. There is a way, and I'll tell you, for a little wager. Well, I know the secret to get past. If you give me the caps, I'll tell you. If you make it back alive, I'll double your money.
So if I make it back to him, he'll give me double the caps?
Okay, here you go. That page has the details, but it's all in the timing as you move from building to building. I'll be here watching, so I'll know if you've made it to the gate or not. Remember, there's 600 caps in it if you make it.
Timing details? The key to avoiding the... The old tunnel. So to the northwest side of town. So I need to stick to the road area? Still doing Final Fantasy 14 there. Something tells me we might get blown up a few times. Stick to northwest. Yeah, cool, cool. Blow up a few times. You're just waiting for it. It's like dun 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 dun. Imagine being stealthy will help too. Ooh. Holy crap. So I guess maybe I need to go a really long way. Holy shit. You don't waste any time. Crab soup. Ah. Not getting the limited one version. I find it interesting they're selling singular versions and dual pack versions for both PS4 and Switch. I don't think they did a Switch release for the first one back when they did it. So that one makes a little more sense, but it is a bit odd to see. It's not bad though. I mean, anyone who missed the original release of the first one, it's a good deal. So I mean, right around there they started lobbing at me all way, so how am I supposed to get northwest? Guess I'm gonna have to go that way and go the long way over the cliffs. Because I'm imagining they're just gonna lob them at me from over here too, yeah. Yeah, so coming from that direction. Damn. How do they have so much fucking ammo? Yeah, well, you know, like I said, it's probably likely best not to hope within a half year. See if I can maybe sneak around the edge. If not, then I just need to find an alternate way to get on the cliffs. Holy shit. Apparently they don't fucking hold. Come on. There we go. What? Oh, you tell me there's a giant invisible wall here? Well, it's walking. Giant fucking invisible wall though. A lot of horse shit. Oof. Whip arms. So yeah, there doesn't appear to be any way to get through that area there. It said from the northwest, so the only way it sounds like is to get on the cliffs, but assuming there's an actual path though, because that didn't really fill me with confidence in being able to go there. It said northwest, right? Northwest side of town toward the gate. There's a path that way, but that's on the east side. It said there's a tunnel. I'm assuming if I take that option, Imagine that would lead to a lot of stuff we can shoot. Come from that direction, so. Schematic. Not hostile.
I keep hearing about some courier making a fuss over at the strip. Must have delivered more than just mail.
Unique about them. Imagine that's not going to be any better though, because it's coming from somewhere over here. So the question is, how do I get the west side safely? Because I can't enter at all through that pathway there. Take a peek here, but I don't feel like it's going to get better. But yeah, I'm curious to see what the sequel is going to be like, because they left a hell of a cliffhanger on the original game. Let's see, it still has the warning messages over here. It's just a big open area. No buildings or anything. So to me, it seems like the only real way is to find a way on these cliffs, which to me sounds like we need to go along uphill. Let's see if we can find a path along the cliffs. I wonder if a stealth boy would help. Though they might justify... Well, I imagine it's a new set of people. I just mean more like how it's going to connect. Assuming it even does connect. I mean, they could also go down the route where it's just a whole new world. We gotta go on here. Vipe oils. Pick the wrong people to fight, lady. Hey, 390 EXP. No complaints there. Wait. Couple. Let's see, stuff. More just to get over here. Yeah, my armor needs some fixing up. 21 value, that seems quite well, so I'm not fixing it. She didn't take the Volt 21 jumpsuit. That's odd. I can understand the utility ones, but why didn't she take the 21? Yeah, didn't I have a 10mm submachine gun type weapon? Yeah, I bet those fuckers bugged it out. Oh well. Oh. At least 20. Faction? Oh, the White Glove Society. Oh, interesting. An actual hat they won't wear. So far, I found it very odd that they hadn't really done anything like that. They kept wearing hats of other factions. Okay, so let's see what the map shows. So it looks like according to it, it lets you go that way, so stick to the north of the cliffs and that. Let's go more north. Stick to the cliffs. Second I was afraid Legionnaire were winning behind me. Fuckers tend to just show up out of nowhere, they do. Yeah, it looks like in theory we should be able to just follow the cliff line here. Should being a very subjective term. I don't think we can get any higher on the cliffs here. Looks like about it, so. But yeah, as long as it lets it go all the way through, we should be able to get there. Oh, that was a sudden light. So quick, Securitrons, light up the place! Might be able to find something interesting around here. I mean, I don't know about you, but if I was a dev of a big open world like this... Oh, lovely. That's the second time the game's ever froze. I can't bring up the PlayStation 3 menu. It done in. That's the second time it ever froze. We were on a good ride there. It never did it again after the first time. Fucking hell.